Hi. How are y'all doing?
Good.
Well.
Good. Before I start, I wanted to say a few words about the Duncans, who are not with us tonight. We wish they were here. They were some of the original founders of the Cedar Key Poets. Graham and Evelyn have given unstintingly of their time and knowledge of the process of poetry to all of us. And we're very thankful that we could work with them. They've been patient and wise and with their teachings and gentle comments, and they've made much better poets of all of us. When people come to the farm, a lot of people say, it's so quiet here. And it is, and it isn't. Early morning composition. Radio's off. Tuned to John Cage's 4-minute, 33-second sonata. Roosters drone in two-tone. Cats fight in the bathroom. Fridge starts in. Donkeys see the light cut on. Commence their complaint. Dogs join in. Tap, drip, 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 staccato. Dueling roosters raise a din. An original. Another farm poem. Snapshot. Slice of melon moon. Fiery Venus. 3 deer break the fog. Race across the pasture. Twilight. Like one of the other poets said, we're trying to come up with a poem every week. Kind of hard sometimes. Blocked. This poem that I can't write, won't tell of the bones, of the tides and the moon, the sea and the fish, the sheep in the pines, or the tastes, the salt, the dried dust, the edge of rain. All the words up for grabs don't work. This poem that I can't write. When you work out on the water, things happen. You get alligators in the net, the boat starts to sink. You get a bull shark in the bait seine. But this incident, if I ever have grandkids, they're going to hear about this. Water spout. We set the big seine on Seniote and pulled in 80 stingrays. It was a hot summer day on the Ides of June, with 2 thunderstorms heading our way. One storm to the east and one to the south. It looked like they might collide, when a water spout dropped out of the clouds and reached for the outgoing tide. 80 stingrays in the stern of the boat and thunder rumbling over. We dropped that seine right there in the marsh and decided to run for cover. Lightning popped and we all ducked. The captain made a run for the bridge. The seas were building. We were hanging on. The wind was howling and the rain started in. 80 stingrays in the stern of the boat that we had to measure and identify. They don't pay me enough for this. It's too close to the sweet by and by. And there we were underneath the bridge with the lightning popping around us and the tide rushing out and the winds blowing in, and the whole crew started to cuss. Those 80 stingrays slopped around in the stern. Seas gushed from the engine well. We were banging around underneath that bridge, and the spout looked like 3 shades of hell. Then it stopped when it touched dry land, and the whirling salt tide fell apart. One more thunder roll that shook the bridge, and the tide spit us on a sandbar. We jumped up and away to measure those rays and rescue that seine from the mangroves. We all looked at each other and said, "Oh, brother, almost swimming with rays." That was close. When you use nets, you put holes in them. So, mending nets. You don't just mend them once, you mend them many times. Often the twine is different, but the knot's the same. Again the squares unfold to make the net hang right. Repair the selvage on the leads so net will move with tides to snag the fish and tightly hold them. The net enfolds them. Old fisher folk sit on the beach, mend nets, watch brawny youngsters pull them, watch rocks and oysters hold them. A never-ending task to tune of waves and wind. They start again. I have a habit of working on a poem for years. I worked on one poem for 20 years. I worked on another poem for 10, and then I finally think I got it right. Maybe. Grandmother Anarchy. Grandmother Anarchy wears a red star on her shoulder, wears mismatched socks. She likes to jar. Grandfather Chaos wears nothing. Thank you very much.